What is going on, ninjas? What is going on? It is Tuesday and we just wrapped it up here at the HOAs. Got all the mowing taken care of, and so we're finishing up with the front entrance. Excuse me. And we are using the vacuum that you guys have seen previously and vacuuming up all the old mulch, because they want us basically just to vacuum up as much of old mulch as possible, so that way they can do all the running new wires, electrical, lighting and all that, and then they'll just have us remulch it again. So all right, let me show you a little bit. Really, guys, we've been here all morning, because by the time we finished all the mowing, we had a gutter cleaning here at one of them, and now we're doing the vacuuming. So it takes a little time, but got a couple more today, and then I'm cutting it early because I have an appointment for Tiny for an oil change. Very important. What's the deal here? What's going on? What's going on?
I wanted to make eye contact while he's doing this.
You want to make eye contact while you're sucking up?
He wants me to.
This is going to be way more enjoyable for both of us. He'll just look at me. Blow me a kiss or something, you know?
I find it hard to look at you.
No romance here. None.
Why is it hard to look at him?
He's so pretty.
Hey, that was a compliment. Come on, James. Put some back into it. There you go. There you go. Get that mulch, boy. Tell him, Danny. He's like, I'm not walking into this one.
No.
Oh!
Would you mind backing up on it?
So ninjas, we're raking up a little bit more of this mulch that's down. This is that old mulch. And so we're gonna vacuum a little bit more of it, and then that's it. And we're gonna do on both sides, both entrances, final spray down of everything, like completely soak it so it dies. And then when they're ready for new mulch, they'll let us know, and this is gonna be easy for new mulch. Just,
oh yeah,
no problem. So basically what they're doing here, ninjas, if some of you are wondering, and I apologize, cars are flying by, but they are basically wanting to become maintenance free. So, you know, just basically, you know, pull the weeds, spray and whatever, but nothing but mulch, and it's gonna look clean and nice, and that's it. That's what they're really wanting to do. They're tired of the maintenance and having to pay to keep up and all that other stuff. So what do you think of this little one there here, Danny boy?
I love it.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Because if we didn't have this, what would we be doing?
Breaking her bags.
Shoveling. Yeah, exactly. I love it too, man. This thing comes real handy. A lot of people thought it was just for leaves. Nah. This is for everything else.
The best part is self-propelled.
Huh?
The best part is self-propelled.
Self-propelled. James thinks the best part is because it sucks, but
he's all about that sucking game.
Yeah, he's gonna make eye contact when it's over. I'm just gonna watch him. Can you play this in slow motion later?
all right, let's get this done. Let's get to work. Ninjas, we just wrapped this one up. It's just me and James. That one right there, super small granny yard, front and back, no big deal. And so James is just blowing off. But real quickly, Danny had to go. He actually met up with us at those HOAs to help us out and to get in some hours, a couple more hours. But he had a meeting with the school where his kids go. I guess, I don't know if it's parent-teacher or another meeting, but whatever. But anyway, so he's gone, and that's not a big deal. Like I said, we're cutting it early today because I have an appointment for the oil change for Tiny. So me and James are just gonna do like 1 or 2 more and call it quits, because it's 1:30 and my appointment is at 3:30, 3:40. So I think maybe 1 or 2 more, and then by the time I get to the house and all that good stuff, I gotta unhook Tiny, of course, and all that. It's been a lot going on here lately, Ninjas. Just I had visitors from out of town, as you guys know. Really busy the last 2 weeks. A lot of extra work on the side, and then all the mowing. So really just exhausting. So exhausting that, do you remember those trees, the big hollies that we installed? And then we did like 150 smaller plants that we planted. We dug the holes with the excavator and all that stuff. Well, anyway, I never charged the guy. I never charged his credit card or nothing. So he texted me. He's like, Nick, aren't you gonna charge me? I don't want to say I forgot, but I forgot, okay? Anyway, I thought I'd share that because that was pretty funny. Does that happen to a lot of you guys? You get so occupied with so many things going on, you're so busy that you just, I don't know. It happens. I need to get my crap in order, that's for sure. Because that was a lot of work. You know, renting the excavator and all that. What's up, James?
Sir?
You miss old Danny, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know why he's not back there.
So yeah, it's just me and James. We got like 1 or 2 more, like I said, and I'll try to maybe record a little bit of this next one, and if I don't, guys, then I'll conclude the video later. Like I said, I might record a little bit as Tiny's getting the oil change, but I haven't decided if I'm going to rotate the tires because they're pretty low, because I put like 15,000 miles on them already. They could probably go another 10, 15, but I know, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll see. I think I'm going to go ahead and go get 35s here soon. So, I'll see. But definitely needs an oil change for sure. Alright, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I was telling them, James, that that excavator job, the hollies and all that, I forgot to charge the customer and credit card. And so the customer's texting me saying, Nick, aren't you going to charge me? That's bad. And I was telling them that's a lot of work. That's a big amount. So it's like, holy crap, I need to get my crap in order. Like, left my mind. So I was like, I didn't forget it, but I forgot it. What would you call that?
Too busy checking out these black jeans to worry about what you're supposed to be doing. That's my language. Nice.
Later, ninjas. See ya. All right, ninjas. So we actually just got rained on hardcore. Actually, it doesn't look like it rained in my house, but at the dealership, it literally, the sky opened. But we finished earlier, as I told you guys we would, and I unhooked the trailer and I took Tiny for an oil change and you know, the maintenance, checkup, everything. So I figured, what better way to conclude this video than to give you guys a review and my opinion and kind of an update on Tiny, you know, and mileage and what I think of it so far. As you guys have seen me purchase this truck brand new. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with obviously popping the hood for you guys. And there it is. So Tiny is 21,000 miles, okay? And as you can see, in 21,000 miles, we've got some dust. But just got an oil change and he is better than ever. right. So, for those of you who may be new to the channel, I don't know, but this is a 2017 F250 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel. I'm gonna go inside the truck and let's talk a little, all right? All right, ninjas, as you can see, it's 21,361 miles that Tiny has. And so far, I've had no trouble with this truck whatsoever, guys. Like, seriously. Except your regular oil changes, of course. And I did go through a set of tires. I think there was something wrong with the factory tires. A lot of you ninjas already know. I don't think they were made right because I basically went through them very quickly. I think I only was able to put about 12,000 miles on them. And then I upgraded to newer, bigger wheels, and then you know, aftermarket wheels and aftermarket tire. You know, obviously not the ones that came with the truck. So these tires that I have now are wearing down, I can see, but they're wearing down at a reasonable rate, time frame wise, because I am constantly working with this truck and hauling it, and you guys know I'm constantly pulling the trailer and all kinds of stuff. So I am going to be upgrading these tires very soon, probably in the next couple months, maybe a little sooner, we'll see. And I think I'm going to go to a little bit of a bigger tire than before, just because it'll fill in the gap a little bit better and it'll look a little better. I didn't do it this first round because I really wasn't sure if they would fit, and I didn't want to have a problem scraping and all that good stuff. Okay, 21,000 miles. The book says that this engine in this truck does not break in till about 40,000, I believe. Can you believe that, ninjas? The engine doesn't even break in till around 40,000 miles because it's a diesel. Now that's what I believe, from what I remember. I mean, I read this when I first bought it, which was last summer. But it was in the book. The book also tells me you can change your oil between 7,000 to 10,000 miles. I do it normally what the dealership recommends, which is right around 5,000 miles. Sometimes I'll go a little bit over. No problems whatsoever. I love this truck. It is a daily hustle, daily grind with it. You know, we grind with it every day. It pulls a 7x20 trailer with all the mowers on it, and I can't even feel that trailer back there. Plenty of power. One thing I did notice, the more miles that I was getting on it, the engine did get a little bit louder. It basically, as it's slowly breaking in, I guess, it's kind of creating its own sound. You know, it was a lot quieter when I first bought it, and now it's just got that dung 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 dung, which is what it had when I bought it. I mean, it's a diesel, but I'm saying, like, guys, it's a tad bit louder. When I first bought it, you really couldn't hear it in the cab. And now you can hear it in the cab, but when you step outside, oh man. And even Dan the man told me the other day when he was finishing up blowing off, and you know, I had to basically turn around to, you know, make a little circle down there. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and turn around while you finish up. And he said when I was coming back, because he was standing, you know, waiting on me, he said it just sounded so mean, the roar, because I had to give some gas because it was slightly on a hill. And he said it was just the most amazing sound that it gives, which that I couldn't really tell that much into the cab, but I guess from the outside it has more of a stronger roar. 21,000. Brakes are going to be done soon. The dealership told me they're in the yellow, so that means I could probably get through it in another month or two, maybe by next oil change, we'll see. But they're in the yellow, so it's nothing to be worried or take immediate action, is basically what they told me. Other than that, guys, I love the truck. I love the room that it has in here. I love the power that it gets. You know, we could basically jump on the whole topic is, would I recommend a diesel over a gas burner? Yes, and here's why. If you can afford it, get a diesel. A lot of guys are going to be out there saying, no, don't get a diesel, Nick. Why would you get a diesel? But Nick, why would you get a diesel, Nick? That's a lot more money. It is. It is, ninjas. I agree. But you're gonna save so much on fuel. You're gonna save also down the road if you decide to trade in or sell it privately. Diesel trucks hold their value the most, okay? And I know from experience because I've got a 2014 6.2 liter gas burner, biggest gas burner block engine that Ford makes. And, you know, it's a 2014, so I've had it now, what, 4 years? And it's lost its value. And I mean, you know, it's still, I guess, somewhat fair, but it's lost its value. And diesel trucks do not lose their value as quickly. Also, I fuel up every morning. So, you know, like for example, this morning we fueled up. I drive all day and then I'll refuel again in the morning. Every morning on my 2014 gas burner, I would be putting $50 to $75. All right, every morning. In a diesel truck, it started around 28 to 32, but now the fuel has gone up a little bit because it's, you know, summertime. I understand. So I've gone up roughly around 35 to 45. Okay, so I'm still saving about $20, $25 in fuel every morning. You may think, oh, but Nick, is that worth it? Yes, it is. You know why? Because if you take $20, $25, times that by 6 days, that's a couple $100 a week. And if, you know, so let's see, 25, 50, 75, 120, that's 150 a week, guys. 300 2 weeks, $600 a month that I'm saving by just having a diesel engine. Also, another great perk with the diesel, it's so good on fuel, you don't have to necessarily shut it off all the time. You let it run. It doesn't hurt it. Now, I shut it off, of course. I take the key and everything on some of these bigger yards. But if it's a granny yard and I'm sitting in the truck waiting on the ninjas just to finish up a small little yard that takes them 10 minutes, guys, it's a joke. Let the truck run. Why? You know, I have no worries about the fuel, and diesel engines, from what I've always been told and heard, they love to purr and run. So, you know, and one of the things a lot of you may know, but some of you who may not, diesel engines are what you would call cold-natured, I guess. Especially in the winter, they get cold, so they have plugs. They don't have spark plugs. They have glow plugs. So, you know, I do run the extension out of my house, and I plug it in every evening, or every evening, or sometimes I've done it in the morning, like an hour or two before we would leave. But I usually try to do it every evening, so it would stay warm. The oil would stay warm throughout the night. And I did this during the winter when it was like, guys, 20, 30 degrees, okay? It was super cold. So yes, I would recommend a diesel over a freaking gas burner any day. People would be like, I don't need it. I'm just pulling a little rinky-dinky trailer with just 1 or 2 mowers. That's fine. And if you don't need it, you don't need it. But here's my intake on it. I would rather have the power, because you never know what might come up. Okay? I may need an excavator. I may need a bobcat. I may need a whatever. I want to have the option that I can pull that. Tow it, pull it. I don't want to be cut back, you know, where I can't do something. I'd rather have the power there and the, you know, the strength, the power of the engine than not. Does that make sense? So the 2014 6.2 liter, guys, it's a horse. I mean, that thing is a horse, I mean, work truck, guys. For real. Like, that thing is powerful. But it's nothing like this. Nothing. So I don't want to take too long, guys. Already almost 10 minutes talking to you just now with this clip. But overall, 21,000 miles. My review of this truck is it's one of the best investments I've made in my business. No problems so far. If anything comes up, anything changes, of course, I will update you guys and just keep you informed. I did buy the extended warranty on this truck. Diesel engines with Ford, at least, they do come with a 100,000 mile warranty just on the engine. but I bought 6-year, I think 120,000 if I'm not mistaken, or 6-year 100,000 for bumper to bumper. So that way, anything that goes wrong in this truck, it's covered. I don't need to worry about it. I take it to the dealership, let them deal with it. Also, quick update, I am still planning on going to get a Chevy Duramax with an Allison engine sometime this week. They are calling for quite a bit of rain this week, so whatever day it rains, that's the day I'm going to be free, and that's the day I'm going to make a trip down to the dealership and check it out. They told me, those of you who may have not watched some of the other videos, they want to give me a truck, brand new one, let me keep it for a little bit, and basically just give a review on it. What do I think, you know, and whatever. So I'm happy to do that, not a problem. I'm actually honored, and very, very nice of them. So but yeah, guys, okay, that's it. I just wanted to conclude this video, give you a little bit update on Tiny. As I said, I got the oil change done. The next oil change is at 26,000 miles, so, and some change. So that's going to be coming up quicker than you think, because, you know, we do between 100, 150 miles a day, and you know, I drive a lot. And that's another thing, you know, diesel engines are designed to go longer, longevity wise, than a gas burner, whether you need the power or not. I just touched base on that. I'd rather have the option, but it's also, the diesel engines are just known to go longer, you know, a couple 100,000 easy, when a gas engine, you know, once you get into the 80 to 120, you're either going to start having problems, or you're going to start getting ready to put some serious money into that truck to keep it going, because things are wearing out, right? Things are going out. So that's it. But yes, diesel over gas burner any day. Once you go diesel, I don't think it's really hard for you to go back to a gas burner. So I'm picturing that I'll always have a diesel truck from here on forward, regardless. Whether I ever part ways with Tiny or keep him, trade him, sell him, I'll always have another diesel truck of some sort. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Not much of a video today. Like I said, just we cut it, you know, short today with work, because I had an appointment, and then a massive rainstorm came through as I was waiting for my truck to be finished. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Not every day is going to be the all action video, but hey, at least I'm throwing some content out for you guys, and hope you guys enjoyed it, because I really appreciate it. I want to say this, I haven't said it in a while. I know I've said it a lot in the past, but I really appreciate you ninjas. I really do, man. I appreciate each one of you watching. I appreciate each one of you just following, caring. Also, you know, if you have any tips, you're commenting. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything, but I try to learn as much as I can on my own. I learn from you guys, and you guys are a big help. So it really means a lot to me, and we're a great community. And you guys are the ninjas, man. We are a family, and nothing's gonna change that. Nothing, you know, nothing. Is you guys are following, you're watching, we're connected. We are all brothers and sisters in this together, and we're all here to help each other. So thanks. Thank you for everything. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully no rain tomorrow. They're calling maybe tomorrow around 4 o'clock, so we'll see. We'll be scrambling in the morning to get everything done. Take care. Peace out. Real quick, ninjas. So a lot of you know Mama Ninja got a new car, and of course with the new car comes a new sticker, because the old sticker went with the old car. So Baby Ninja on board. A new sticker for the new car.